Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Welcome to the first monthly reading I've ever done. Actually, it isn't the first. I think I've done one before. The first year I started my channel, I think I did one in October. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I am back at it. We are full circle coming back to it. But this is going to be the first monthly prediction, and my intent in doing monthly predictions is being able to help you guys just get some more insight for this transition that you're currently going through in life. And I want to give you the most accurate information. So that is what we are doing. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. The transit videos are a really good way for you to look into what's coming in 2025. So let's see how your February is looking. I'm excited since this is the first time I'm doing this in a long time, and honestly it's really the first time because it never really took off other than the one video I did. So I'm very much looking forward to this, and go ahead and check out any of my other videos or pick a cards if you haven't yet. Let's go ahead and get started with introducing the groups to you. All right, so this is the theme and the energy that we are picking up for 2025. So the statement I got after I designed everything was life is a jungle. And typically when I'm designing themes for the readings, I'm not thinking about it. I'm honestly just going purely based off of what I'm being drawn to design-wise. And the first image I created was the first one, so group one. This is time to relax. This is Beyonce next to a lioness, or the likeness of Beyonce. You know, AI isn't perfect. It takes sometimes many tries to get it right. Time to relax. So I'm honestly curious to know how the jungle concept is going to be coming through this, but I always say that life is inherently chaotic. Maybe we'll pick up something around that. All right, group number 2, you have Time to Listen with Britney Spears, pop princess, icon. And group number 3, you have Time to Heal with Halle Berry. Halle Berry, yes, and the beautiful snake beside her. Let us start our meditation. Here is the singing bowl. All right, group number 1, if you chose Time to Relax, Beyonce and the Lioness, we're going to go ahead and start with your group first. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. So let me just go ahead and meditate and see whatever wants to come through for your February of 2025. Okay, well they were showing me a emotion. And it was this motion of getting over a hump. Like, it felt like rounded. I'll explain the energy. It felt rounded and smooth. Kind of like if I were to place my hand alongside this bowl and do that. That's the energy I was getting. Smoothing over it. So right now you're in a place where wherever you are when it comes to the tension or the shifts that you've been going through in your life, things are going to be smoothing out during this month for you, and it's going to be a little bit more smooth sailing for you this month. Yeah, because anytime I see roundness, so this takes me to like ironing out wrinkles, which is why I wore this, because I had wrinkles on my shirt. And I was like, the wrinkles, man. But this is about the wrinkles, some kind of problem or issue is going to resolve, or it's going to just unravel in a healthy way, or this tension is going to be released during this time for you. All right, let's go ahead and start talking about, or should I meditate with your crystal? Yeah, I'll meditate with your crystal first, and let's see what wants to come through. So you guys got labradorite here. Beautiful labradorite. Okay, let me see if what wants to come through. Yeah, I was kind of getting a beefy energy. I felt like I was seeing like this sort of tough, like imagine that this is a rocky, this creature, this rock is a creature, but he was in the form of a triangle, so maybe like that, yeah, like a triangle, and he was just standing there. So this is going to be a really grounding and steady month for you. And I feel like you have to own up to this for yourself, where you're feeling very solid. Rocks, to me, when you think of rocks, they are very grounding because they're weighty. So this is a really good time to just feel connected to your body. And that rock creature didn't seem like it had a lot of mobility, like it could move fast. So this is going to be a really good month to feel steady, grounded, and take your time. Don't rush into anything or towards anything. Just stay steady. Steady like the mountain. Okay, let me see the labradorite. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it again. It's taking me to that movie, was it Iron Man? Or it was about the kid who was friend with the ginormous creature robot. Like way back, I think it may have came out in the 90s, if not in the 80s. The one who sacrificed himself, that sweet, big creature, that giant, gentle giant. Something about giant? I've gotten this reference to giants many times in my readings. Sometimes I don't quite know what it is, because I think it might actually be connected to a being of some sort that you're also channeling during this month. A giant. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Oh, like it's a gentle giant creature. There's like a gentle giant creature that's going to be assisting you. You're going to be channeling its energy this month, and it's going to be working with you closely, is what I'm hearing. So you can channel this energy of calm and steady. Yeah, because I'm seeing the little boy and the gentle giant in it here. And he's holding on to him. Oh, that's the divine. They're saying hold on to us. So, yeah. But I see many different forms of the divine. The divine wants you to recognize that this month is going to be about you trusting them and you feeling very safe with them, and they're going to take care of you. Hold on to them. You're their divine. I'm seeing a child. You're their divine child. They're going to take you, move you where you need to go. All right, so let's look into your nakshatra. Oh, okay. So I didn't really describe it, but again, these oracle cards are inspired by nakshatras. I get my inspiration from that, and then I just see whatever idea pops into my head. So you guys got time to relax with Beyonce resting in a hammock next to a lioness, and that's because you guys got the nakshatra of Purvaphalguni. This is the 11th nakshatra, which is very, I think, synchronistic, because February adds up is 2, the second month, and Purvaphalguni adds up to 2 as well. So Purvaphalguni is in 13 degrees 20 minutes to 26 degrees 40 minutes Leo. It translates into former reddish one, the front legs of the bed. So this relates to a day bed or swinging hammock. So this is about relaxation. Purvaphalguni natives like relaxation, they like rest, because this is a time of renewal. The reason why they're so creative is because they take a lot of time to rest. They balance their energy with rest. So this is a time for you to accept being lazy and relaxing and indulging and just taking care of yourself, the basics during this time. This is also connected to the solar deity Bhaga. Bhaga is also considered to be the morning star, and the morning star is considered to be Venus. And Purvaphalguni has a Venus rulership. So this nakshatra is ruled by Venus. This month you're very much going to feel very relaxed. You're going to feel taken care of. There's going to be some generosity coming towards you as well, so you can feel taken care of as well. So beyond Venus rulership, there's also the Sun rulership. So this is about you allowing yourself to be selfish in a healthy way. And we're not taught that. I was actually listening to Franco Romero, who I really like listening to, and he was talking about how you can find a lot of his interviews on a lot of different podcasts on YouTube. But he was talking about how we have to serve ourselves. We're not just here to serve others. And in fact, we can't really serve others before we learn to serve ourselves. So you're in a time of serving yourself right now. Group number 1. Oh yeah, and you guys got 11. You're number 1. So this energy is also connected to pleasure, delight, enjoyment. Can be a little dramatic. So you'll feel relaxed, but this is also a wonderful time if you want to feel creative as well. For you to tune into your creative energy as well. Yeah. Purvaphalguni it's a very sexually comfortable nakshatra as well, I will say. There's a connected to Shiv and the penis. I'm just going to be... I just want to be honest with you guys. Like, on this channel, like, hopefully, most of us are adults. We should be here. But that's what Purvaphalguni is connected to as well. So the thing about Venus and Sun is it has a polar opposite energy. So this creates this energy of attraction and magnetism. You might be feeling attractive and magnetic during this month as well. And ultimately, this nakshatra is here to teach us, it creates a battleground for creating harmony, because even though it can lead to marital felicity, this nakshatra with the Venus-Sun polarity challenges us to overcome our ego through harmony and balance from within. All right, let's go ahead and pull some other cards and see what else wants to come through for you. Group number 1 for your February. Life is a jungle, but it seems like you're going to be enjoying wherever you're sitting. You'll be enjoying the jungle from wherever you're sitting. Where we have Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. So whenever this card comes up, this is about you tuning into your High Priestess energies to essentially manifest or connect you to what it is that you're needing. This is about relying on your inner essence to connect to the world. So from the inside out versus outside in. So not relying on your 5 senses. This is a really good time to tune into your 6 inner sense of being. This may be a time where you're kind of tapping into magic within yourself when it comes to, sometimes, magic manifests in creativity and just us having ideas. So you might find yourself feeling really inspired to try out different things this month, creatively. Whatever it is that you're desiring to make and be a part of. But I think this is going to be a really fun month. I wanted to say year. This is going to be a really fun month for something to manifest for you. Like, something's just going to show up. And the thing is, if you've been on this healing journey alongside a lot of the other people who follow this channel, then you guys have been tuning into your manifesting abilities, and maybe it's like not happening in the way that you want it to, but that's because we're in training to learn how to become more disciplined within ourselves. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through for your February. We have here, obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I think they just said what I just said. So there's going to be a nice flow of abundance, and this is not going to just show up in the material, obvious form like money. It's also going to show up in support. That's what abundance is. It's this flow of energy around us and just how we're engaging and interacting with the world around us. So you're going to feel like things, there might be some blocks that are there because, again, some of us are still in training, but some blocks are being lifted and you're getting access to maybe more of just like positive manifestations and things to come into your life. So that'll be very exciting for you. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Stay centered in gratitude. Yeah, your heart. We have Mercury. And you want to clarify Mercury or give you another card? So you're in the process of learning something. I was seeing, I'm getting more of experimental energy here. And I feel like there's going to be some beautiful divine messages that are coming through here with Mercury. So you're going to be learning about something. You're going to be perhaps communicating with the divine here with this priestess energy. Which is helping you to embrace this transformation with this butterfly that you're going through right now. We have here Cancer. Yeah, that's the energy of feeling nurtured, safe, and at home. So they're wanting you to work on your psychological, the dialogue that happens around safety and security for you. I was seeing like a strong, grounded rock. To me, this is about being in your body. So I would encourage you this month to stay away from being online or on the internet. Try to find activities where you get to be in your body, whether that's walking or riding your bike or just sitting in the garden or in the yard. Try to find a way to be in your body. Maybe even find tasks. I like to do this. I like to find tasks to do around my place and my space. And that actually helps me to feel tuned into my body or using my hands. We have here Aries. Yeah, so there's going to be some like strong creative ideas that come through this month. Let me just check to see that this is aligned. It looks perfect. Yeah, so there's going to be some powerful creative ideas that come through this month where you're going to be feeling inspired to take action. Again, this is sort of a grounded action. It's sort of a slow paced action. It's not rushed. It's just like I'm getting this energy of like luxury. Like look at Beyonce. Sorry. I'm sorry guys. I forgot to describe your oracle card, but we're pulling oracle cards right now, so we can just go to it. So in the picture we have Beyonce relaxing in a hammock. I kind of talked about it, right? So the lioness, Purvaphalguni, is connected to the lion. There's two, I think, lion nakshatras, and Purvaphalguni is one of them. Who's the other one then? Would it be Uttara Falguni? I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check that. Actually, I don't think so, because there's actually another lion nakshatra, but it's on the other side of the zodiac, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this is about you feeling like you're taking charge of your life. Beyonce, I'm doing this reading ahead of another reading I'm doing where I included her. But Beyonce is a Purvaphalguni. People always call her a Virgo, but look at her. She is a Virgo. She has a lot of Virgo energy. She's a Virgo ascendant with like 5 planets in Virgo. But she's actually a Leo. And that's pretty apparent when you hear people talk about her stories and you hear how people say, wow, she is like insanely confident yet kind of shy. Like, what is that? She's a 12th house Leo. That explains it all. So I think a 12th house Leo energy is kind of powerful. The thing about it is it does create a bit of an obstruction because Sun does not want to be in the 12th house. It wants to be in the 1st. So it makes someone want to prove themselves even more because they feel like their light is not being seen. But it also humbles someone a lot. It also grants them protection. I feel like 12th house is quite protective because it's very spiritual. And it humbles you. It makes you do deep inner work on yourself. So this is a time where, you're being asked to do that deep inner work on yourself. I'm talking about Beyonce. We have here Mercury and that strong Virgo energy too. I think she's highly intelligent. I think she's very intuitively intelligent in the way that she's sort of made her choices when it comes to career. Because I've just never seen, I've never seen someone who wins so much, so often in life at accomplishing their career goals. It's pretty incredible. But, the irony about Beyonce is she doesn't like to relax, but she doesn't like to do chores either. You know, when it comes to cooking or cleaning, she's like, I'm so lazy. I don't want to do any of that. But when it comes to working hard at doing what she really loves, she works hard. So, you know, I'm kind of getting the same vibe. It's like, you know, relax during this month, but whenever you get that impactful energy and those inspirations and ideas that come through for you wanting to create something, go ahead and do it. That is your time where you're being called to create and make and participate in the world. But I think what also makes her radiant, honestly, she looks like she sleeps good. You know, and I think that, to me, whenever people say, oh, I'm not feeling good, I'm like, you probably just need some sleep. Because for me, I always get sick when I don't eat, or I don't sleep well. Mostly when I don't sleep well. Sometimes I can eat like all kind of things and I'm not feeling that great, but when I sleep, I feel amazing. Amazing. Sleep is just phenomenal for that. So with that Cancer energy, you know, spend that time at home, make sure you're resting, and balance out your resting energy with taking action. But because we have Mercury here, Mercury is more of a thinker. You know, it's analyzing situations. So it's not necessarily trying to take action. So with that Magic Guardian, you know, it's a good time to activate ideas inside of you, to journal, to note whatever it is you want to do in the future. Just take note of it. And that's what I do. You know, sometimes I save ideas for later because I'm like, you know, I don't have all of the resources to do this or accomplish this right now, but in the future, I will do this. And everything I've written down, I've pretty much done eventually. So I believe in the power of writing things down. So definitely write whatever's coming through. You know, Spirit might be sending you some really powerful messages during this time. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some of this. Look at that clarity. Yeah, so you're going to be feeling a lot of mental clarity, therefore the blocks are lifted. So the blocks are the mental blocks. We have here Archangel Michael with his sword and shield. So you're protected, you're safe. The light beings are most certainly assisting you, but they're also encouraging you to embrace clarity during this time, mental clarity. And this is going to be more peaceful. You know, we've had some stormy months. Maybe January was somewhat stormy for you here and there, but it's all there to bring you clarity because storms are only purification. So you're going to be feeling relieved during this month and feeling like you're getting somewhere is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, and I think you're accessing some kind of truth as well because I'm hearing Archangel Michael, maybe some truth in understanding you are this divine essence. You know, you have these abilities within you. You have this powerful, strong sixth sense within you that you can access. And I also forgot to flip this over. So we have 7 of Swords. Yes. So 7 of Swords is about the Matrix and sometimes being deceived by our reality and needing to see through the deception of reality, which, look, it's not easy. You know, those of us who have tried to break free of illusions, it's not easy. It takes a lot of presence, it takes a lot of practice to be able to do that. But there's going to be some sort of profound, beautiful spark of inspiration that comes through this month for you where you're like, okay, I think I know how to I'm feeling the presence. Whenever I heard Michael Singer and Eckhart Tolle and Gary Zukov talk about this like light energy, what they would do is they would relax, they would meditate, they would surrender, and, you know, just sort of welcome this presence, the present moment. And in welcoming the present moment, they would feel this something rise up. So that's what I'm getting with this Ace of Swords here. Yeah, you're going to feel like you're going to rise up. You're rising up out of that bogged down energy that you've been experiencing. Yeah, look at that Strength card. Yes, the rock guy. That's what it is. That was the Strength card energy coming through. Yeah, so this is the time for you to learn how to become mentally strong during this time. See through the illusion. So you're being challenged and tasked with this, and you can do it. You have the ability to overcome seeing through these illusions. We have here, if you get nervous, focus on service. So with this card, if you get nervous, focus on service. It says here, put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So there we are, talking about taking care of your needs there. The question, they were giving you the answer right here. What is that magic question to ask to help to alleviate yourself of any kind of stress or confusion in your life? It's asking, how can I help? Use me, universe. How can I help? Because once you are aligned with your purpose, now you know where you're going and where you need to go and what you need to do. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a few more cards for you. We have here crack shots. Ooh, this is perfect because the reading I did right before this is just, it's about the same topic. It says here 3 Capricorn crack shot, competent, superior, expert, target. So this is about hitting on target. We have here 3 Capricorn. So to me, 3 is taking me to mentality. Capricorn is taking me to being very grounded in the body, the rock energy, and the strength here. So they're teaching you how to hit right on target, and to hit on target in terms of presence, how to create the energy, how to enter into it, how to welcome it, how to embrace the present moment, how to embrace clarity. So this is going to be a powerful month for you to learn how to embrace clarity. Yeah. Okay. I got a couple more cards I want to pull for you guys. So I think this is designed to offer a young lady she was really good at shooting, like anything. Like back in the days, I don't know when that was, 1700s maybe. She was really good at shooting things, and maybe 1800s, I don't know. Maybe 1800s, yeah. And she was very good. She was very accurate. And she even married someone who was just as good as her. And then she passed away suddenly. I don't think if it was from a gunshot wound, but I don't know. And then right after she passed away, so did her fiance. It's kind of like a tragic Romeo and Juliet story. Okay. All right, a few more cards to pull for you guys, and then we are done. We have here, I own my daily progress. Perfect. This is the time for you to own your daily progress. So this is about working on the day-to-day effort. You know, this takes me to Taurus, all the earth signs really. This is about routine, consistency, putting in the day-to-day work, and focusing on our long-term goal. It's like we're not wanting to be present just for today. We're wanting to be present for the rest of our life. So are we willing to commit to doing what we need to do now to help us for the rest of our life? Like, this is a lifetime commitment, which means that we have to work on it every day. Make it a habit. All right, final advice from Spirit for you, group number 1. We have here Jupiter, 7th house, Taurus. That's weird. Okay, because Jupiter is in Taurus right now. Yeah, very strongly. So Jupiter, Taurus in the 7th house. So what this is telling me, again, you're building a solid foundation. This is the God consciousness foundation, which, you know, it sounds like really like miraculous and amazing, but the simplicity of how it operates, it's all about creating a solid foundation and being present. That's it. Being present, being here. That is how we create the God consciousness. It's just by being here. 7th house could mean connections. I didn't really get too much connections energy in your reading. I have mostly your mentality, your thoughts, and then Purvaphalguni was talking about creating harmony. All right, so this is the time to create mental clarity and harmony within by being very present and creating that solid foundation. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Best of luck for February. Bye. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you guys chose Britney Spears with The Time to Listen. Okay. Let me just go ahead and meditate, see whatever messages want to come through for you first about your February 2025. Okay, the first thing I was seeing was a 2, which takes me to balance. And you guys are group 2. Oh, that's weird. That's interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at your card. So I created Brittany's oracle card based off of the nakshatra you guys got, which is Shravan, which is the 22nd nakshatra. So those are 2 twos. Nice. Okay, so 2 is your number this month, and it's the month of February. Oh my gosh, guys, it's just hitting. I'm like, I'm a little slow, but then, when I catch on, when I connect the dots, that's pretty amazing. Okay, so February is going to be bringing you this distinct energy of harmony and balance in your life. 2. Yeah, we'll see what else wants to come through with the 2. Let me meditate with for this reading, you guys got hematite. This guy's been popular lately. Let's see what wants to come through here. Pyramid. They showed me a pyramid. There's some sort of activation coming through for you guys during this month. I was just listening to someone talk about the pyramids, and they were talking about how the pyramids are like, they help us to unlock things. We have a pyramid in us. In fact, I've heard, I follow Douglas Gabriel and his team who talk about anthroposophy, and Rudolf Steiner's work. And they talk about how we have a pyramid in our heart. So, yeah, I mean, I absolutely believe there's a pyramid in us, or there's a pyramid structure in us, even if it's like astral energy, etheric, and it's not physical. There is a pyramid of some sort in us. And to me, the pyramid always symbolizes like Hierophant energy. So this is about divine knowledge or sacred knowledge coming from the divine. So there's going to be some sort of powerful insight or breakthrough that you experience during this month, where you're going to be getting a beautiful energetic upgrade from the universe. Yeah, so the universe is sending out these like sonic signals or waves to people, and it's activating us, from the inside out. So it's not literally, maybe something's going to happen at the pyramids, where the pyramids are all over the world, but there's a pyramid in you that's connected to divine knowledge, and it helps you so this divine knowledge is going to help you to find balance within yourself, to create harmony within yourself. Like the answer. And 2 to me, because it's a fundamental number, 1, 2, 3, are the fundamental numbers. It's about something very basic. And it takes 2 parts to put together to get to the whole. Yeah, so maybe this is going to be a month where you're feeling a lot more in balance, or you're coming into balance with yourself, and you're feeling a lot less mentally or emotionally chaotic or physically unsteady or unwell. You're going to be coming into a really nice harmonious energy during this month. Okay. Anything, and I just saw 444. No, I'm not seeing too much. I'm mostly just seeing the reflection of everything else around me. Yeah, I'm also getting this energy of like being in a fun house when there's all of these distracting mirrors, and they warp your perception and they warp reality. So this month you're going to be learning how to see through the illusions. This month you're going to be learning how to see through the illusions of reality. So there's going to be like, I'm seeing like a distinct cut where it's like warped reality, real reality, warped, real, warped, real. So there's going to be like this energy or this essence this month where you keep going back and forth, this realization where you're connecting the dots, and you see like the warpedness, it clears out, and suddenly you see everything very clearly because you're doing something. So yeah, I think you're going to be playing with, or they're going to be teaching you how to master reality more intentionally or intensely as well. So yeah, there's going to be like distinct bright moments of clarity, like bright. It reminds me of like a dream, a lucid dream, and you can see things very clearly, like a HD image, HD, a 4K image, like it's super sharp. So I'm seeing things come into sharp focus for you this month. All right, let's talk about your oracle card. So you guys got Britney Spears, Time to Listen. So you guys got Shravan or Shravana Nakshatra, which is 10 degrees to 23 degrees Capricorn. This is the 22nd Nakshatra, and it's about hearing or listening. And we have here Britney. So I chose Britney because she's actually a Shravan native. And I imagine that's the reason why she's so good at, she's such a talented musical artist, is because of her ability to listen and very hardworking. Her and Beyonce both actually are extremely hardworking. It's like they don't stop working. And honestly, part of that has to do with the fact is like they're machines and they have placements. Usually earth signs are machines. They can be. And part of that has to do with the fact that they can just sort of keep going because they don't overdo themselves. Like they know how to pace themselves. And Capricorn energy is all about thinking long-term success and broader horizons here. So I think this month you're going to have the opportunity to really take into consideration, I don't want to just, like, what kind of life do I really want to create for myself? And the life that I want to create for myself requires that I listen to the guidance I'm getting. So I think this month you're going to be feeling a lot more serious and intentional about wanting to listen and receive that advice. I follow Vedic Astrology, Capricorn energies from January to February, and you guys got Shravan, which is in February. So that's very fitting. That you guys got February energy in February. So that tells me that you're very much sinking into this energy. You're very much attuning. I think this group, you've been practicing, you've been working at it, working at yourself diligently. When I say working at it, working at you, working at taking care of yourself diligently. I'm seeing 2 8s. So to me, that takes me to like prosperity, abundance, and the life path 8 is a builder. So you guys are meant to build. You guys are builders. You guys are here to build something beautiful, a beautiful life for yourselves. And this month you're going to be receiving some beautiful guidance with Shravan on how to do that and create that for yourself. Shravan's also connected to the peepal tree where Buddha received enlightenment while he was meditating under that tree. It's also connected to Vishnu and 3 steps. So this is about taking maybe 3 steps that you need to take into accomplishing things. So you might break down your task into 3 steps during this month, which makes it a lot easier when you break it down and you don't try to do everything at once. But there's going to be some knowledge coming to you. I'm seeing it pop on someone's feed. I'm seeing someone hand another person a book or recommend a book. I'm seeing just like a word show up and it like inspiring you to look something up. So there's going to be a lot of great messages that come through where the universe is showing you your purpose. It's showing you long-term what it's trying to build with you or through you as well. Yeah, so this is a really good month to be measured with that Moon-Saturn rulership. It's a good month to be intuitive, but measured in your action steps and what it is that you're wanting to do. Take slow action steps. There's no need to rush here. And some of you already know, like, you're in agreement with wanting to wake up with the universe. So that agreement with Shravan energy, and it's about being about keeping your word. This is going to be a month where you're tested to keep your word, but you're also more willing to keep your word. About working on yourself and staying on this pathway. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some. Oh, we have your Joker. Yeah, so this is about the Fool energy. Shravan is also connected to the Fool. This is about not taking life too seriously. I mean, I'd imagine Britney doesn't want to be too serious of a pop star and too serious of a person. And part of that not taking herself too seriously allowed her to have fun and be a pop star. So yeah, it's a good month to have fun, not take yourself too seriously, not take life too seriously. And, this Joker, the Fool, is looking through binoculars. Looks like he's observing something, and he's also sitting on a moon, which is interesting because Shravan is ruled by the moon, and I didn't catch that the last time I looked at that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, so he's sitting on the moon. So he's using his intuition to guide him, and he's not taking action. He's just kind of sitting, he's chilling, and he's observing. So this is a really good month to observe yourself. Observe your thoughts, observe your emotions, observe what you're feeling, and be less reactive. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through for you. Group number 2. Ooh. You guys got 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have your Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. We have here Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. We have Sage, be devoted and committed. And Stag, trust and thrive. Great. So this month is going to be a beautiful opportunity for you to, with the make plans and focus, this is about setting intentions, with this sword here. So Freya, I think this is supposed to be Freya, she's holding a shield, and the shield and the sword is supposed to represent being intentional with your energy, being intentional with what you want. So I think it's important, I don't always remember to do this. I think it's important to set intentions because we're essentially very intuitive, very powerful technology, like us humans. We are very powerful AI. And we are programmed. We're easily programmed, in fact. And we can be deprogrammed and reprogrammed with something else. So when we're deprogrammed from the matrix, we're reprogrammed with the divine matrix. And the divine matrix wants you to be more free, like the Joker. The matrix wants you to struggle, right? That's sort of the agenda of the matrix format, is to operate. The matrix program operates in that way. So this month is going to be about really tuning into the divine matrix program and receiving those downloads and going by it. I feel like I see these cards so often in your guys' readings, and that's because you've already been working at this for a long time. So this month's going to give you a really good opportunity to rejoice in your hard work and to take note of how it never ends. Like, the hard work is putting the day-to-day effort. It's not about laboring to do anything. This is just about consistency. So Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. That's about setting intentions and focus your attention on the present moment. Focus your attention on you. Focus your attention on not being reactive, but instead observing your reactions, maybe. Observe them. Observe how you respond to things. Observe how your body reacts. I think it's mostly reaction because it's happening without us realizing it sometimes. So observe. So with the Animal Guardian, we have your trust your instincts. That means you have very good instincts in terms of you trusting yourself and knowing what it is you need to do. So this month you can settle into your body and you can trust what it is that you need. If you feel called to eat or exercise or meditate or journal or talk to people, listen to that. And I would say take at least 5 minutes every day to self-reflect and ask yourself, maybe before your day starts, what am I ready to do? And also set intentions. Take 5 minutes to set intentions. Take 5 minutes to reflect. At the end of the day, what did I learn? Yeah, I'm saying I'm seeing how simple things like that is going to make a world of a difference in your month going great. Yeah. So we have here Sage, be devoted and committed. Yep, that's about the day-to-day work. This group, you guys are the sage. You guys are the sage. You are very wise, and a lot of your wisdom comes from your ability to observe and listen well, but they want you to level up. They're calling you to own up to it, to level up, because you are a star, my dear, a star seed that they planted here on this earth, and you're ready to grow. With here Stag, trust and thrive. Yeah, so again, we're working on this intuitive sense, connection to the universe. We got a stag connection here with her having antlers behind her and the stag having its beautiful antlers. And the stags are really fierce, right? They're very fierce. They're also quite slow moving as well, quite patient. I feel like they could be. But they're tough, their antlers provide them with that shield, that protection, and their antlers are also connected to like divine wisdom and insight that they're receiving from the divine here. You ever wonder, obviously maybe there's survival reasons as to why they have antlers, but spiritually, I feel like this makes them quite intelligent, right? You guys are quite intelligent. You make a very good use of your mind You don't let it just run amok. So they really want you to pay attention to your intellect and how does my intellect work? Observe it. How does my thinking work? How does my intellect work? Okay, let's keep going. Pull some more cards for you guys. Yeah, we got an owl here, wisdom, the crow, jaguar, the deer. Yeah, and these instincts, so when we're incarnated, we started from minerals, then we became animals, and then we became humans, or maybe even before we started as the atmosphere, then we became minerals. So you went through all of those phases. Through you going through all of those animal phases, probably why some of you get animal visions and you feel connected to animals is because you probably were incarnated as a group soul. Your soul grouped into many different incarnations of animals of the sort. And you are able to learn, because you can't survive as a human in your body until you've gained primal instincts on how to survive. And you gain those primal instincts through your animal lives. So through your animal instincts, your animal lives, you have a strong sense of I'm also getting in reference to survival here with the animal and the stag. And the trust and thrive takes me to survive. This is a month where your survival instincts are going to feel like thriving instincts. Okay, something else wanted to come out. Sorry, I don't know which one it was. Okay, we have Taurus. Was it this one? Okay, house 2. Awesome. So we got Taurus in house 2. Awesome. So you guys are grounding. You guys are working on building a solid foundation for yourself. It could be a good opportunity for something to be created, but Taurus is always the beginning stage. House 2 is the beginning stage of making something or building something. House 2 is about making money. And we energetically and spiritually make money through our value system, through what we value, and through strengthening our value system, right, with this Taurus earthy energy. So this is about having steady, strong beliefs, steady, strong values. And so you're in the process right now where you're embracing and you're acknowledging, what are my steady, strong beliefs, steady, strong values for life? And usually we have to go to core stuff. We can't just say, well, my core beliefs is that angels exist. Maybe they exist, maybe they don't. But maybe my core belief is that the universe always takes care of me. All right, so root, this is a good month to identify, affirmations or root core values that help you to stay strong in your belief system. Maybe even reassess. Yeah, maybe there's some sort of revaluing that's happening. It's like things that you didn't value before, you're valuing more now. Maybe you valued more of your physical world, but now you're valuing the spiritual. Maybe there are things that you didn't appreciate as much before, but now that you've gone through a lot of those lessons, this is a month to really appreciate what is coming in. Even family, the house 2 can be about your family. This could be about valuing your family. So we got 2 messages about trust. We got Taurus, trust, patience, sensuality. We have stag, trust. Yeah, so this is going to be a month where maybe financially you might be feeling a bit wobbly, but they just want you to trust them because things will turn fine. Okay, let's see what else they want. Whoa! Okay, we have here detox your friendships. So this is also about just detoxing. Every time I get this card, it's about detoxing. You might need to detox people out of your life, which means stop hanging around them. It's really simple. You don't have to get into a long, drawn-out argument. You could just pull away. But all in all, the thing is, people aren't, when you your vibration starts to change, people aren't as drawn to you. And I know people said sometimes people of all sorts are going to be magnetized to you. When it comes to starseed energy, I feel like that's too simplistic in its statement because it really just varies. Because what the universe does is it puts you through trials. And what it does is it uses people. So it'll use people to challenge you, or it'll use people to support you. Either way, they're supporting your journey, right? Because if they challenge you to strengthen within yourself. If they support you, they give you love, that feels good too. So, the universe is always going to help you out through people. And you can always learn something through people. So it says your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Yeah, and I think the key here is those are really great values to have, is I do things that inspire me. I am generous with myself. I support myself, right? Like, can we give this to ourselves before we're even trying to give it to everybody else? Can you give it to yourself first? It's the hardest place to start. People avoid it for good reasons. It's what we're taught. So this is about detoxing old belief systems that don't work. If you're let go of guilt, that's one of the things we're detoxing this February here, is letting go of guilt, of thinking like you're a burden, or people shouldn't be helping you out, perhaps. We have here, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you. There it is again with the trust. Trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Yeah, so this is a really great month to acknowledge, oh man, we've made some mistakes. We've done things that are hurtful to other people or ourselves. And this is a really good detox month for you to think to yourself, how can I do things differently? How can I approach it differently? Maybe write down some ideas. What would you like to do differently in your life? What would you like to experience differently in your life? We have here deservingness. There we go. Deserving. That's something they want you to learn how to value. You are a beloved child of God like everybody else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God, there it is again, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. Yeah, so, they reminded us a multitude of times here, you're so loved, you're so supported, you are so deserving, because you're a child of God. Yeah, and I was seeing the child too in that. Or sorry, not in that. In that. I was seeing a child in that one too. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, wrong group. I get these mixed up because we're all kind of going through the same, similar things. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull one of these cards here. Funny shuffle. We have here Earth Angel. There you go. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. So they were mentioning here, and they were hinting at your divine life purpose. Focus on your divine life purpose. Here, Freya was also the energy of focusing. So this is the time to focus on your divine life purpose. And you already know, you're here to be you. You're here to be you, and you're here to do what you naturally do well, what you naturally like to do, feel inclined to do. That's your inspiration coming through for what you're being called to do. You are an earth angel. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards finally. You guys just got a bunch of cards the first time, so I was just like, So Four of Pentacles, we are building a foundation. So this is about being steady. We have Four of Cups. Oh, I like that. So you guys got two, I saw two in the vision. All right, so you guys got Four of Cups and you have Four of Pentacles. All right, so this is about building a very solid foundation and core strength. This was also what I'm hearing, when people are building their core strength, but you're building a strong spiritual core strength right now during this month. So that means not really a month of too much action or things taking off or taking place, but a really good month for continuous discipline, continuous necessary discipline. Okay. I'll pull a few more of these. One more of these. Oh, that's too much. All right. Yeah, so we got the bedroom. This is about relaxing. February 2025. For group number 2, we have here flag. Achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, and victory. 6 Aries. So I feel like this is the long-term goal that they want you to embrace, is that, you're an earth angel. So by design, you're guaranteed success because this is something that you've already manifested in previous lifetimes with ease. I wasn't recording the audio, so hopefully it sounds okay, because I don't know, I'm not going to repeat all of it, but I was just saying the 6 Aries here. This is about the long-term goal is understanding that you're on the pathway to achieving success by design, because by the design of you being an earth angel, this is something you've already achieved in previous lifetimes, is success. So, we go through our different lifetimes of experience, and one of them is that sometimes we all have a very, we all achieve the height of materialism, which is Capricorn energy in our previous lifetimes. And when you're going through your initiation, it might seem like, wow, why is money hard to come by? It's not because money is hard to come by. It's just because you're going through your initiation process, and it's just temporary to force you to wake up. And eventually the material success does come in, but you just have to trust it. Trust the timing, trust the universe's timing for it. If it's not coming in, there's a reason why. That's what I always encourage people to understand. There's a reason why it's not here. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, you might be feeling a little bit of that too with the Four of Cups. It's like a little bit of apathy about the situation where it's like, this isn't really what I wanted, but it's what you need. So we have your North Node in Leo in the 6th house. So this is about you shining, the North Node. 6th house is about healing, routine life, creating a foundation. So you're destined to build a very solid foundation when it comes to yourself here with that Leo energy. You're in the process of building a solid foundation when it comes to you as a person, so that, no matter what you do or where you go, you always feel confident in yourself. You always feel solid about things working out in your life. And this mindset naturally makes you more of a magnet for continuous success to flow into your life. Yeah. Anything else about... Well, let me just finish it on this message. Rahu in the 6th house also makes someone healed, right? Can be very healing energy. It also makes someone work too. But, again, from operating from higher states of consciousness, this is never going to be about labor work. The universe is never asking you to labor or sacrifice your health or well-being to make or create something. It's always going to ask you to prioritize your health. So this is about working hard to prioritize your health and being very healthy. In fact, I feel like I've seen a lot of people with a North Node in 6th house who are very healthy, like athletes, actually. So this is about really taking care of your body with that 4 Pentacles, taking care of your temple, right, your body. And this in turn is going to help you to feel, again, just really confident, very good. It's going to help your light to shine brighter. It's going to help you to feel a lot more confident in yourself. But, if you are being called to be an earth angel, in a sense, you're a healer. And if you're being called to be a healer, you have to learn how to heal yourself first with this Rahu in 6th house in Leo. Yeah, and you might actually have a Rahu in the 6th house or a Rahu in Leo as well. So you're meant to shine in the arts of healing, of routine life, creating a solid foundation, being healthy. All right, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful day or evening whenever you're watching this, and that this helps you in some way, shape, or form. Bye. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the lovely Halle Berry with the time to heal, then this is going to be the reading for you. Halle Berry and that lovely snake. Yeah, I wanted her to be holding it, but again, sometimes AI is very weird with hands. Thank goodness they didn't show the hands for the other people, but yeah, sometimes this AI is really weird with the hands, or it's really weird with people holding things in their hands, and I'm like, but it creates very beautiful images otherwise, right? So you chose time to heal, time to heal. I'm going to go ahead and start meditating first, or just close my eyes, see what wants to come through, and then we'll do an energetic reading with the crystal here, and then we'll pull cards or talk about your oracle card, Halle Berry, and its connection to this nakshatra, Aslesha, and then we'll pull some oracle cards and tarot. Okay. Okay. I was trying to focus on what I was seeing, and then I was being brought to a house, like a small house. A small, quaint, and cute house. You guys got Cancer, so maybe there's a connection there. Yeah, I saw like a cute house. And I was like, why did they show me that? But if you've ever been in a small house versus like a big house, that's like really cute and well designed. It's like it gives you this strong energy of cozy. So I think this month you're going to be feeling very cozy because it's your time to heal, right? You're going to be feeling cozy. You're going to be feeling called to just spend some time indoors, feeling really cozy. Maybe just spending time with those who are closest to you. Very Cancer energy, right? They like to spend time with those who are close to them, their immediate family. That's what they have fun with. Okay, let me meditate with these rainbow. Is it a rainbow quartz or ombre quartz? Let me meditate with the ombre quartz and see what wants to come through for you guys. Okay, I heard music celebration and I saw, it was reminding me of some like traditional Hawaiian music and performances, which, I'm from Hawaii, so that is like home to me. It's very comforting. And I guess it connects to the jungle. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. This is going to feel like a nostalgic month for you, I think. If not nostalgic, it's going to feel very cozy. Kind of like you felt like when you were a kid. So maybe this month you're just going to be wandering through your days and then you're just going to get spurts of moments where you just start to feel like a kid. Like you feel more free. You feel more liberated, a lot more relaxed, a lot less stressed. And if anything, if you're not able to obtain that, you're working towards that. That's what I think they're helping you to work towards. This that feeling you had when you were a kid, when the world was magical and you felt so trusting of the universe, you felt so relaxed. You didn't think about money, you didn't think about responsibilities, you didn't think about anything. You were just content. So this month, part of your healing is learning how to be content within yourself. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe even a good time to listen to music. Maybe there's some sorts of music on your playlist that makes you feel really relaxed and at home. Yeah, and I'm just getting a sort of lonesome figure here at the bottom. Just reminding me of... It reminds me of like a kid staring out the window watching other kids play. That's part of how your spirit has felt perhaps this past month, this recent past year or month or days. You felt like, oh, I feel like I want to have more fun. I want to be the person having fun. I feel like life is so serious and I just want to be the one having fun too. I want to go out and play. And I think the universe is encouraging you to embrace that play inside of you, that inner childlike wonder inside of you. And they're definitely saying don't stay indoors and be sad by yourself. Like engage with the world, connect with people. Don't do too much though. They're obviously calling you to relax as well. Or to heal, sorry. Wrong group. They're kind of the same thing though, right? But they're calling you to heal those wounds. And maybe that's what I'm seeing too. So like you're also healing some inner childhood wounds, perhaps through joy, through the practice of joy. Or maybe just sitting with it, sitting with the discomfort of your inner childhood too. That might be coming up as well. Just like sitting with those wounds so that they can release. You might be feeling some of that come up, that pain. All right, so we got Aslesha. So this is 16 degrees to 40 minutes, 60 degrees, 40 minutes Cancer to 30 degrees Cancer. Right, so this basically makes up half of the Cancer nakshatra. So Aslesha is connected to the serpent. That's why I chose that snake head in front of Holly Berry. And Holly Berry is actually an Aslesha. I don't know if it's sun or ascendant, but she definitely looks like it. Sometimes Aslesha is just like have insane cheekbone structure going on. I think Angelina Jolie is an Aslesha ascendant, I believe. And who else was I saying in my head? Megan Fox is Aslesha too. So Aslesha is connected to tantric energy, the serpent energy, kundalini awakening, the coiling of the snake. All right, it's very sensual creative life force, strong sensual creative life force energy here. So I feel like you'll be tuning into your sensual creative life force energy in a way that's quite just natural. So just feeling it. Maybe Aslesha is where the Kundalini awakening begins and initiates. So there might be a strong initiation when it comes to your Kundalini awakening during this time, or an activation of some sort during this time. Aslesha is connected to primordial powers of insight. We're in the year of snake, so this is I think very fitting for Aslesha to show up during the year of snake. It's also connected to perception, wisdom, or cunning, reptilian brain. Asleshas, interesting enough, are connected to poison, pharmaceuticals, or antibiotics. They're also gluttonous. They love to eat sometimes, or don't like to be hungry. And they're highly intelligent. They're highly intelligent and sometimes quite good at playing mind games, which is sort of the lower understanding of it. The higher understanding is that they use the mind games to escape the mind games of the false reality. They break free of the mind games within them versus playing mind games on people, which maybe can be fun, but ultimately we want to use this strong mental force of energy to overcome the mind games of life so that we can see clearly and we can break free of that matrix here. So this will be a powerful month for that. Aslesha is connected to the genetic heritage or DNA or karma from your previous lives. So this is a really good time where you're alleviating some karma from your past lives. Here, facing that shadow energy within you. Some people talk about killing the Hydra or subduing it. I like the concept of subduing something versus dying, because death is technically an illusion. Nothing ever dies, right? It just changes its form. Yeah, so some powerful breakthroughs maybe coming through this month. We have your Eight of Hearts, Eight of Cups. So this is about walking away from what no longer serves you and walking towards what your what truly fulfills you, what truly excites you in life, what truly is pulling at your heart. And also just going through that journey of being a seeker. As a light worker, you're a seeker. So seeking the truth. All right, so group number 3, your February 2025. Let's see what wants to come through. We got the Knight. Be brave and honest. We have here Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Let me just pull some tarot for you as well. We have here the Lovers. And we'll pull one more. Ooh, 5 more. Jeez. Okay. Ace of Wands. Magician. What the? Judgment. 8 of Wands. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So you're being called to be brave and be honest with yourself. You're being called to be the Knight who moves towards their heart, like what's calling their heart, what's calling their passion, who's true to the mission, especially if you identify with being a light worker. You're being called to be true to your mission here of being a vessel for love and for being an expression of love through your own authentic expression. So this is about being brave, being honest. This is a really good month to exercise, like being very honest, telling people what you are about, what you're interested in, what you're passionate about, but most importantly, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about what you love, what you want to do, what's important to you, and continuously doing that. Staying true to that pathway. This takes so much. The Knight energy is also quite vulnerable. He has a tear running down his face. So this is about embracing, when we're afraid, when we're scared, part of him feels very vulnerable. Even with that rose here, he has a lot of emotions inside, where he's like, can I be vulnerable even when I'm going through this war or this conflict? And the universe is like, yes, you fight with your heart. You fight with your heart, not your weapons. You fight with the sword of truth. So if you're honest with yourself, you can overcome those, Aslesha is connected to, it's a demonic nakshatra. So this is about fighting our demons. This can help you to overcome the demons within, or, those lower entities or energies within that are trying to pull you back down into lower states of consciousness and into the false illusion of the matrix. So if you're a trader, exchange energy to create abundance. This is about, with the Eight of Wands here, this is about realigning, and the Ace of Wands, realigning your energy from within so that you're more of a magnet for what it is that you're wanting as opposed to those wounds. So this is a time to become more of a magnet for this ombre energy, this bright, colorful energy of childlike wonder. That also takes me to the pillows and the ombre here. The pillow, single pillow, I guess. And just how, colorful, how colorful we are within ourselves, how creative we are within ourselves. When we're really honest, we have this infinite childlike wonder and imagination that never ends, which takes me to the magician. This guy kind of looks like Willy Wonka or Timothy Chalamet's version of the Willy Wonka or the magician. That's who this looks like. So he's creating his own cards in this image. So this is about creating your own world. This is about understanding you are co-creating your reality quite powerfully by deciding how you feel and how you think. This is deciding what gets to come into your reality. So lovers can be about coming into harmony with yourself. There could also be people manifesting into your life, or counterpart energies or soul tribe energies coming into your life as well. Kindred souls. With this Ace of Wands, this is about your new beginning that's coming, and this is manifesting. So to me, the Eight of Wands means that it's moving towards you. And this also means that you're on path, you're on that powerful, positive trajectory towards abundance and healing. And then Judgment here, this is your awakening that you're going through. Yeah. And the awakening, the judgment is the final judgment. This is about not judging yourself and forgiving. Forgiving all that was, is, your thoughts, everything. And by forgiving, balance is restored. Okay, so I still have some more cards to pull for you guys, so let's just keep going and see what else Spirit has to reveal about your 2025. So we have your house 5. So there's going to be some creative energies that come through and inspirations and ideas. Ooh, you guys are very watery. Yeah, vulnerable, emotional. I'm getting strong cups energy. Yeah, 8 of cups. So you guys are very creative, imaginative, and part of your imagination is that, you feel called to have like a soulmate or a person to share your life with. And yeah, the universe is like, keep imagining that, because that's exactly what you're meant for. It takes courage to believe that, you're meant to be loved or deserving of love. That's the hardest thing, is to feel deserving of love. We all struggle with it, but universe is like, this is the month for you to believe you are lovable and you are loved. And there are people out there who are your match, who love you for yourself. House 5 is about authenticity. They love you for your pure inner childlike essence in you that likes to play and have fun as well. So you're going to be feeling very watery, very emotional, in a positive way, like your emotions are flowing. And these emotions are going to give you inspiration for what it is you're being called to create during this month. So very productive and creative month for you guys. Group number 3. What else we got for you guys? What number is your nakshatra? Oh, I don't even have it here. I have no idea. Aslesha. Like a 6 nakshatra or something. All right, so let's see what else wants to come through. Well, you saw it on camera. We got rings to Gemini. So that's about contracts, bonds. Yeah, there's definitely a counterpart, strong connection. You're basically promised to someone, this person you have a telepathic connection to. And, I feel like when it comes to our telepathic connections, it's quite energetic. Because sometimes, like, I'll reach out to my sister or I'll think about her and then she'll reach out. She'll just call me. Or, I'm struggling with something and she'll just say exactly what it is I need to hear to feel clear-headed. And so I feel like we have those connections to people because we're here to support them, and we have these cords connected to one another. So we know how to help them. We know what this person needs, and part of that is because we're working through strengthening our telepathic connections to these people. We just know what they need because we are already connected, just like the mommy knows what the baby needs because, she carried that baby. Not all mommies, but, some mommies know what the baby needs. And part of that is like that umbilical cord connection or that spiritual umbilical cord connection she has. to that child. She was sort of designed to provide for that child, so her body is attuned. And sometimes I've heard when the baby cries, the mom's body starts to react immediately because she just knows what that baby needs. So, even if you're not united in person with this person or the soul tribe energies, they're kind of telepathically giving you support at a distance. So just feel that support, feel that love, however it wants to come and show up in your life. Hey, group number 3, so some sad news. Unfortunately, it did not record pretty much your entire reading. So I'm just going to do something like really weird and kind of digital. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play it over my audio. And sometimes, where I'm showing my face. And what I'll do is I will digitally I will cut and paste and put all of the cards into the video. It's going to be kind of weird, but I'm just going to do that for you guys because I don't want to go back and do it over again. Yeah. So we were talking about rings. We were talking about how you have a strong telepathic connection to someone here, right? Soulmate connections out there. Beautiful. And now we're going to talk about 9 Sagittarius. So this says ballet shoes, stamina, endurance, talent, repetition. So this month is about rinse and repeat, as is life. This is about continuously putting that work into yourself. And I kind of realized, just like the other group, I didn't really talk too much about Holly Berry. Well, Holly Berry she's an Aslesha native. And what I think is cool about her is I think she is really hardworking. Like, she has a long-standing career. I'm sure some people thought, this girl, she seems, honestly, I think some people thought she was insanely talented. Like, it was obvious from the get-go she was very talented. And she had this, vibrant energy about her. But beyond that, I think she always believed within herself, hey, I want to sustain and have this beautiful career for myself and always keep working and always taking care of herself. One of the things that she's coming out with, and I think it's interesting that I have her for the time to heal, is that she's been talking about menopause with women. She's like, I want to talk to women about menopause. So, some part of her is tuning into her healing abilities, and the way it's showing up for her, she's speaking up about things that haven't worked for her, that, and advocating. She's being an advocate for other people to acknowledge how they need support. So maybe you are being called to, and the universe is calling you to be an advocate, but in order for you to be a truly authentic advocate for helping others, first you're being called to advocate for yourself. So, when the universe is calling you to heal, really believe in that, really commit to that vision. It's not always easy because some part of us resists healing, and some part of the world, when people see what we're doing, sometimes resist us healing as well because they're not healing. But the universe says, we will support you. We want you to heal. Now is the time for you to just continuously work on yourself and always prioritize your health, prioritize your healing, mind, body, and spirit. So Sagittarius is about the bigger vision, the broader vision of life, of how all of the dots connected, seeing things from a higher perspective. And when we're able to embrace seeing things from a higher perspective, then we understand why we commit, right? I'm sure there's never been a single person who's gotten the success in their life by accident. It was always on purpose. And in order for you to create this purposeful success that the universe wants you to co-create with it, you have to be willing to be successful with the day-to-day effort that goes into building towards that success, right? So seeing the broader vision, that 9th house broader vision of what's possible, and willing to complete your training with that 9. Complete your training. You are the ballet dancer, finding that balance. Okay. We have here indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Well, there you go. And I was talking about Holly Berry, and she's an advocate. What does she have a lot of? I was actually surprised when I looked at her chart. I thought she has some fire. I thought she was going to have more fire. She actually has more water energy in her chart, which is crazy. So it says the person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive natural born leader. So you're an indigo, you're a natural born, titles don't matter, but you are a natural born leader here. Oh, look, I'm seeing a child. I was seeing like child in here. He was alone. He was kind of sad. So you've always been that sensitive, child still lives in you. You've always been sensitive. And this sensitivity is because you're sensitive to helping the world in some way, acknowledging where people need assistance. You recognize that pain. And part of the path to being a healer is feeling pain. Feeling pain, being very well versed in experiencing pain, and learning how to gracefully move through it as best as we can. If it's not graceful, that's fine too. But we're staying persistent and we're moving through it no matter what. So the universe is saying straight up, you're highly sensitive, this is your superpower, and you're a natural born leader. And so is the person in the So tribe they're connecting you with as well. They're the same. Okay. Oh, nice. So we got an affirmation for you. We have here, I firmly believe in my ability to attract success. We were talking about Holly Berry and her success. I'm pretty sure Holly Berry thinks just like that. She just always seemed very confident to me. Very, very confident. And she feels very comfortable with her personality, with being herself. I love that. I know celebrities also struggle with insecurities, but sometimes you can tell when someone is just being themselves and they're not forcing it, which is nice. Sometimes they project a little, sometimes we do a little extra when we're in front of the camera, but as long as you can feel the authenticity coming through, that's what matters. All right, we have here, it is safe for you to receive. It's safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Yeah, so you're a conduit for good to come into this world. And they just want you to continuously receive. Yeah, and it's kind of ironic how we sometimes we don't feel safe to receive. But that takes practice, and you're in a place where you're learning how to build this strong sense of safety within you to receive whatever, whenever, which doesn't necessarily mean don't ever look at your situation and think to yourself, man, if there's not a lot coming into my life, I must be terrible at receiving. Because with the ballet shoes here, you're in training. So you're in training means that they want you to cultivate the emotional strong foundation, emotional sense of safety within you before they give it to you. And in fact, that's how it works, inside out, right? So we have to go inside of ourselves first to feel connected to the energy of safety. And the way that we overcome this is through the difficulties or obstacles that show up in our life. The universe just trains you. It just does. All you have to do is wake up every day. You're being trained. You don't have to try to train yourself, but you have to make a conscious choice to discipline yourself. Think different thoughts. Take different actions. Okay, I'm seeing 7, and I'm seeing 144. I think that's kind of cool. All right, final message of advice to this group. So we have your 11th house, Aquarius, and North Node. Nice. I feel like they're calling you to be an advocate, a humanitarian, and a healer. K2 also is kind of a healer essence and energy as well. It's also about releasing. So we got air houses. So this is taking me to releasing limiting beliefs and ideas, or old perceptions or beliefs or outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. So right now there are probably some old belief systems that are going out the door to make space for new belief systems that want to be welcomed in. Yeah, so there might be some powerful insight that's coming towards you. Okay, I don't really want to pull that. There's a judgment card that fell on the ground. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, sorry, justice. So that's about balance being restored and created for you. You coming into balance. So The way that we come into balance, she has a sword. So this is about speaking the truth. When we speak the truth, we feel more balanced. So I'm seeing when someone speaks certain words, the scale tips. When someone speaks another set of words, the scale tips, right? The truth always keeps you balanced. It keeps you sane, it keeps you balanced, it keeps you cognizant, and it actually helps you to feel like really content and at peace with life. The truth does that. The truth sets you free. It brings peace to you. And yeah, some truths, people may get, how people say, oh, the truth might piss you off too. The only thing that's pissing you off about the truth is your reaction to it, or maybe your reaction of to not having it, to not experiencing it, and then maybe you're shocked at first when a truth is revealed, and then you're at peace because the true truth and the higher truth knowledge that the universe grants to us is here to show us how to feel so balanced, content within ourselves. Anything else you want to tell me about this K2 Aquarius 11th house energy? Yeah, the King of Swords. Looks better. Yeah, so the King of Swords, this is about mental strength. So you're being called to be face whatever difficulties you're facing with mental strength. Face it. Be decisive, be honest. Kings, the difference between kings and queens, queens are more of the receptive energy. Kings are more of this force, right? So they're very stable, kind of like a rock, right? They're very like, this is it. This is how something is. This is it. And when we're able to focus on like a singular thing, right? That's why they say, like, when it comes to meditation and all of that, it requires simplicity, because if we overcomplicate anything, the process or anything like that, we're confused. So I'm hearing simplify it, simplify the process, find that one thing or that one practice that just helps you to stay so centered in the present moment. Whatever that is for you, that is what they're calling you to do. That's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yes, I hope this is helpful advice for your February 2025. I hope it's a beautiful one for you guys. Bye.